Om Swastiastu, good morning adik-adik semuanya. So today kita akan pertemuan kedua. Jadi di pertemuan kali ini kakak akan memberikan sebuah tuturan satwa, ya kan? Coba cerita atau dongeng nih. Dari tentang apa? Oke. Sebelum itu instruksinya seperti biasa. The first one, read the story carefully about 10 minutes. After reading the story, retell it orally using video recorder, pakai video kayak kemarin. Record your retelling the story performance in the briefcase 2 minutes. Ini 2 menit. Yang ini yang lebih penting sekali, memakai bahasamu sendiri. Jadi pahami aja dulu teksnya. Kalau misal belum paham, adik-adik ambil teksnya itu ditranslate ke Google Translate bahasa Indonesianya apa. Namun ketika adik memang sering dituturin satwa oleh kakek atau nenek, pasti tahu cerita Siap Selem. Jadi gampang lah untuk meretel kembali pakai bahasa adik sendiri. Boleh kok diringkas, ya kan? Boleh. Oke, jadi sebelum itu kakak akan berikan pronunciation atau pengucapannya seperti apa, ya. Tolong mendengarkan dengan baik. Oke. The black hen. Once there was a Siap Selem, the black hen, looking for food in the forest with her chicks. They always wandered to place under the big tree where they could find lots of food, such as termites, worms, insects, and others. They went out of their nests early in the morning and went back home at dusk. They had to go and return home. Black Hen knew very well the place they had to cross in the creek for the safety of her young chicks. One day, Black Hen and her son went to forest like usual, but the weather looked so cloudy. Her chicks then remained to go home, but their mother replied, "Don't worry, chicks, nothing happened." Suddenly, the rain came made the creek float. The Black Hen told her chick to go to Mrs. Quack's house and all agreed. In Mrs. Quack's house, Black Hen and her chicks slept in the kitchen. There she told her chicks if after rain stopped, they might fly, but for the chicks who didn't have feather, she told to stay there and asked to her chicks to stay here until she had a feather. After the rain stopped, then flew across the creek. The next day, Mrs. Cook went to kitchen for checking Black Hen as her prey, but when she arrived there, she just found a black chick. Nah, black chick ini artinya doglagan ya. When Mrs. Cook wanted to eat her, she told Mr. Cook to grow up her until her meat delicious. Hearing that, Mrs. Cook agreed. Few months later, Mrs. Cook went to kitchen and found black chicks had a feather and looked so delicious. Then Mrs. Cook asked, "I come to ask your promise." And the black chicken replied, You can catch me, you can catch me." The black chick ran out Mrs. Cook's house and seized on the stone. Seeing her prey stood there, Mrs. Cook ran by opening her mouth. But what happened? She ate the stone while Black Chick flew across the creek. On the other side of the creek, Black Chick and other chicks sang, "Nyik-nyak, nyik-nyuk, gigi bunga nyaplok batu." Hearing it, Mr. Cook ran left Black Hen and her chicks. Guys, jadi seperti itu beberapa kakak ulang lagi pronunciation-nya, ya. Jadi untuk make sure adik buat belajar di rumah dengan baik, silakan diringkas yang mana. Mungkin di satu paragraf ini, ya, diambil seberapa, terus di paragraf ini diambil seberapa, tidak apa-apa. Jadi diisi openingnya nanti. Hello, good morning my friends. My name is ini. I would love to tell you the story. The title is blah 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 blah. Di closingnya juga gitu. That's all from me. Thank you so much and bye. Tapi hari kemarin adik-adik udah melakukan hal yang terbaik, kakak suka sekali ya. Jadi pertahankan itu. Ini post test yang pertama ya. Kakak akan kirimkan beberapa gambar untuk mendukung cerita untuk adik-adik nanti. Oke? Sampai ketemu besok. Bye. Om Santi 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 Om.